And welcome back to the week of What If. Today's What If is actually a recent addition, and I only decided to go for it immediately because I knew I could do it in one shot. What if Wolverine and Rambo met? Now, yeah, this comes to us from Mohawk Indians. Blood Indians never lie. And you kind of suggested the MCU. I guess you could put it in the MCU. Just say that the comic Wolverine is in the MCU, but you could easily do it in the comics as well. I mean, we know that there are characters or at least characters based off characters from other movies that have shown up in the comics before. So Rambo being in there isn't a big stretch. When will it take place? Well, I believe it took place in was the Vietnam, or is Rambo a veteran of the Vietnam or the Korean War? Excuse me, 1 second. John Rambo, I want to say it's Korea? John Rambo character. There we go. John Rambo wiki. 1 sec. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, there we go. So, it was Vietnam. Okay. So, and we know Wolverine has been in God knows how many wars. Has he been in every single war ever? No, he hasn't been in every single war. But I think Logan. Did Logan fight in Vietnam? Did Wolverine fight in Vietnam? Did Wolverine? There we go. Fight in Vietnam. Fight in Vietnam. I think he did. Let's see. Obviously, they were born much too late to have fought in the American Revolution. They did serve in the U.S. military during the Civil War as Union soldiers, both in World Wars and in Vietnam. So Wolverine did fight in Vietnam. So honestly, you could make a very strong argument these guys would have crossed paths at some point. Now, to be fair, they were never really at odds. They wouldn't be at odds with each other. They were on the same fighting side. So if these two were to meet, I think honestly they'd meet under the same command, really. Maybe they worked together. They probably met at some point. They fought on the same side. Both made it out. One, obviously, because he was a mutant and skilled soldier. The other, because he's a skilled soldier. But would Rambo know Wolverine's a mutant? I don't know if he'd have enough exposure to Wolverine to know he's a mutant. Wolverine, because of his mutation, is actually able to hide that pretty well, usually, as long as he's not put in a confrontation with someone where it's forced to come out. So, I imagine that they would have gone probably a good while without having seen each other. Probably Rambo not even knowing that Wolverine's still alive, quite frankly. But come the events of some of the movies, I imagine that Weapon H or S.H.I.E.L.D. would call Wolverine in to deal with John Rambo in some way, be it either to take him out or try to coax him out, because he remembers, Logan remembers John Rambo. He remembers this individual. That he was a good man, good soldier, and it's just the price that the soldiers pay. Unfortunately, coming back to a world and a country that doesn't appreciate them anymore. But still, he's a soldier. He understands this too. So let's hypothetically say that for this what if, it takes place, quite frankly, it'd have to be Rambo more or less at his prime, not say John Rambo or Rambo Last Blood, because Rambo Last Blood is not him in his prime. But it would have to be, say, either First or Second Blood. Let's, for the argument's sake, say Second Blood. Or First Blood, sorry. And when Rambo goes rogue, and, he's running from the cops, when, his old commander comes in, he's saying that all my guys versus your man's a no-win situation for us. You bring that many against them. You better make sure you have one good thing. What? A good supply of body bags. And all of a sudden, Logan, who's pretty much been quiet listening in on this, just kind of chomping at his together. Look, we can get this done. We can get this done the hard way. You can send me down there and get it done the easy way. Your choice, bub. It's like, and who the hell are you? And then Wolverine just kind of gets out in his face a little bit. Remember, this is a world where mutants exist. So, that being said, the exposure to mutants at this point in time still probably wouldn't have been huge. It would have been... it would have been... People know about them. Like, the general populations know about them, but they're still trying to process them. Because mutants didn't really become obviously the X-Men were made in the 60s, so clearly in the 60s people were raging against mutants, but we're talking about in the context of the modern day setting throughout the modern storytelling, mutants still would have been a active issue, but still people still trying to wrap their heads around them. That's it. That said, it's a, who the hell are you? No one you want to know, Bob. So look, you can either step up or step down. And seeing as every time you've stepped up, you fall flat on your ass, I'm gonna say it's your turn to step down. And who the hell do you think you? And then Wolverine shows off a claw. Like I said, Bob, knowing you want to know. It's like, Logan, you think you can get some come in? Either that, or I'm gonna have to kill him, man. But I remember Johnny being a pretty good soldier, pretty good guy. I hope it doesn't have to come to that. So you're telling, and then the chief looks at it. You telling me you brought one of those mutant sons of bitches, which he gets right in the chief's face and say, that son of a bitch has served in over 3 wars, three wars that I know about, sir. He's defended his country and our country time and time again. He's a true blue American and Canadian, and he's a true blue soldier and a hell of a fighter. And there's one thing I know: he gets the job done. So yes, I trust him, and I brought him along. So Logan would go out and start to hunt down John Rambo. I don't know if he'd know John's scent right. It's been years since he's met John, so I don't know if he remembers John's scent right at the top of his head to track him. But I imagine they still have some of his personal effects on from when they kind of brought him in. So I do imagine that he probably could start tracking John without too much of an issue. And eventually, he's just... he's close. John, it's me. John, you around here? I can smell you. I know you're close. It's me, Logan. We met back in Nam. Come on. Yeah, come on, man. Don't, stop hiding me. And then John's probably like a good 100, 200 feet away, but he can hear him and sees him. Logan, is that you? What are you doing here? They called me to bring you back in, Bob. Look, I know these guys are a bunch of ass clowns, right? I know they mistreated you. It's not fair. It's not right. After everything we served to protect, and served to our friends, Commerce, saw them die. We don't deserve that kind of stuff, man. But you gotta come in. You're the one who's gotta break the chain, man. You're the one who's gotta stop, and you're the one who's gotta stop before it gets out of hand. Otherwise, these guys are gonna keep coming for you. And it's not me, it's someone else. Oh yeah, who did they send after you, huh? Who did they send after you? Yeah. Last I remember, I saw you take down 10 men yourself. If they send someone after me, who's gonna be worse than you, huh? They drew first blood, not me. What's my war? They asked me, I didn't ask them. Kind of goes into a bit. I know, John. And Logan's slowly president. Don't come any closer, man. You ain't like you used to be. Come on, Johnny, don't do this. And sorry, Logan. You don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. And then Logan's still approaching. It's like, son of a bitch. And then those punchy sticks come in, just hit Logan right legs. Should note at the time that this happens, because the time period in which Logan gets his adamantium skeleton is usually a little vague in what the time frame is, like what year it is. But seeing as John Rambo, Rambo First Blood, Rambo First Blood, yeah, there we go. Rambo First Blood came out in 1982. This is probably after he gets his adamantium. Now, at this point, though, he's probably no longer part of Weapon X. He's probably escaped. He's working like Department H and stuff like that. And Logan's memory has never been the best. There's been comics where he's gotten the majority of it back, or all of it back. But before that happens, he doesn't have the best memories when it comes to his past prior to the adamantium. He's got bits and pieces there, so he knows he served in war. He does know he served in war. So he does have, some memories of before the adamantium, his service, a couple fragmented there, here and there beyond that. So I imagine he can still remember a bit of, Nam and John. So that's the excuse I can make there. Unfortunately, it also means his adamantium is there. And still Logan screams and howls like, yeah! But not only does it not break his legs, it pretty much just tears chunks out of his thighs pretty much, which still hurts like hell. In fact, it might even be going close to his waist because he's a shorter guy. He's a look, it's no gonna be lethal. But don't you come after me anymore. And then all of a sudden he's damn it, John. And then basically Logan, for the first time showing John this, shink, come schnick, schnickety schnick. Due to like the Bill and Jay and Silent Bob say, what's your name? Weapon X? Oh, schnickety schnick, it's Wolverine. He just slices off the punchy stick. Damn it, John. And then John sees it. You one of them, huh? I always thought you always did seem to heal fast, but now I'm seeing with my own eyes. You're a mutant. You had those claws back in the day too, huh? It's like, nah, these are new. Some assholes did this to me, Johnny. One day I will find them and I'll make them pay for it. But right now I don't want, like I said, John. And then John's now backing up a little bit because it's like, I don't know if I can take this guy on now. But he's like, I've still got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. I don't want to have... He sheathes his claws. He's like, look, John, he still remembers John. He still remembers this is his friend on some level. I was like, I got to try to bring him back in. I'm going to give you one last chance, man. I don't want to have to injure you. I'll take you back, injured or alive, but I don't want to have to kill you. I don't want to kill you, Johnny. Well, yeah. You want to have to take me in, you're going to have to catch me. Oh, come on, man. Then Logan chasing. Now, Logan could probably easily chase down John. If it wasn't for the fact that John did set up some traps along the way. Logan, unfortunately, falls into a pit of, made, again, punchy sticks, big wooden spikes. Son of a bitch! God damn it, John! Just climbs up with his claws. And eventually, it's, John's hiding in the trees. Like, where, Logan's jacket at this point is probably messed up. Like, damn it, now I'm going to have to get another jacket. I always hate going through those things. Where are you, John? I know you're here. And all of a sudden, like how he goes to kill the boar, lands a spear. He's able to manage to get it right there, right where that hollow section between your clavicle and your shoulder bones are. So right there. So it skewers right into Logan's. You really tried to kill me, John? No, I saw you. I know you'll be able to heal from that. We will be chasing you for but John, Wolverine does, manage to slice him. He backhands him with his claws, but that's still enough to actually get his cells. Come on. I might heal, but you're not going to tell me you didn't deserve that, Johnny. Oh, and slowly he's healing back to his forcing the spear out. He's kind of pulling it. It's like, and just as John's about to, try to run, because that hurts. Like, even backhanding the claw from the claws. I don't know if they're double-edged. I know in some interpretations of his claws they are double-edged, but not in all of them. Still, the wolf force, it's adamantium. He's going to have a nice scar there now, which is a cool-looking scar. Imagine getting Wolverine cuts. That'd be a pretty cool scar, assuming he lived. No, I'm not gonna. Then Wolverine at this point just trips, knocks John's feet out from under him with the spear as he's healing back up. Oh God, come on, man! And then John just finally tries to stab him in the leg, but it hits his thighs. And unfortunately, his knife breaks against the adamantium. And then Logan finally just boom knocks his ass out. Just because again. All his bones have adamantium. Wolverine's hits are like brass knuckles. So, just boom, knocks it. And then, fortunately, he knows John probably had some twine. So, ties John up. It's like, come on, soldier. Let's get you some help. And basically, John, he takes him back to the colonel. I'm pretty sure he was a colonel. And, by the way, short note. I love the fact that guy not only is in the Rambo series as a serious character, but plays basically the exact same character in Hot Shots Part Dis. So I love it. And he plays it as a comedic role, too, which I love it. So, versatile actor. Is he still... I don't think he's still alive. I like that actor a lot. I'm trying to remember what else. I mean, he's in Leviathan. I didn't remember what movies he's been in. But I like that actor. I'm pretty sure he's gone now. Where's Basic? Yeah, I see he had to rough him up a bit. Yeah, well, look, he's no slouch. He's coming with us. He's under arrest. Like, yeah, but no, you're not doing a damn thing. You're the guy. You're the asshole who's the star of this. We'll take it from here. And, John was like, Colonel, Colonel's like, it's all right, Johnny. It's okay. We're taking you back, John. It's all right. And, John just starts to kind of wail, and then Logan's just like, yeah, pieces. This is the country you guys fought for. Thank God I'm Canadian. And just lights a cigar. And, they take John back, and Logan and him kind of, they kind of make up, talk about the old days a little bit, have a bit of a laugh, and Logan says, I'm sorry, Jay. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. And, they take him off. And then you could have Logan theoretically show up in a bunch of the other, like, Rambo films, hypothetically. Maybe not all of them, but a couple where you could definitely see him showing up in. The third one, maybe even you could get a little old man Loganish in the Rambo Last Blood. Calls in a favor to an old friend, Logan shows up, and they just rip those assholes apart. Or, actually ask Logan to find his daughter because he's a better tracker than he is. And Logan wouldn't have any problem taking on those cartel guys. So, yeah, probably would have made that movie a lot easier with a lot happier an ending. Anyway, I digress. So that's my what if John Rambo and Logan and Wolverine met. And technically it's a versus, but let's be honest. If you want me to do a versus on this, I'll give you the short and sweet of it. That result you got in this what if is the result, except a lot bloodier and Rambo's body parts all over the place. Rambo's a skilled dude, but there's no way he could take on Wolverine. No way in hell. So even if he had pulled out an assault rifle or something like that, or like a full-on 50 cal, he wouldn't kill. He might slow Wolverine down, but he's not killing Wolverine with that thing, unless he's got adamantium bullets. In which case that might happen, but the adamantium's so hard to come by a lot of the time. Very little chance he has that. Anyway, I digress. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I got the Green Lantern video, or the Lantern Corps video to do, and that'll be it for the day. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.